It's the CalebDMTG Gathering Show.
Mox Emerald's a hell of a drug. You turn one to channel or something. Auto select is doing you right. Just selecting Moxes. A lot of people like Library. I've heard of people taking Library over Mox. I think they're wrong. I think Mox is just better. In terms of wheels, if we ended up being a natural order deck, Wheeling Progenitus could be okay. I'm not super keen on survival. I don't play it super often. Super. Ideally, you want your Mox to be on color. You don't want it to be a colorless. It's still good when it's off color, but ideally you don't want it to be on color. And the one card that could follow a Mox Emerald here that's in green would be Lotus Cobra, so that wouldn't be the worst. A lot of times I like picking Shelldock Isle, because Shelldock Isle is just always good, like whatever your deck ends up being. We basically splashed for Shelldock in our last deck because we were playing Emeralds and stuff. Let's even take the Cobra though. It's ramp, it's fixing, it's a snake. What more do you want, right? Yeah, this pack is not good. Trade pod. Different kind of jank here. Some viewers are into it. Lotus Cobra plays well in a pod deck, right? Accelerate it, cash it in. I think Fast Spawn could actually work out. Usually when I draft Fast Spawn, it ends up being terrible or I end up not playing it or what have you. Opposition's another one that could pair really well here. But Lotus Cobra is pretty good with Fast Spawn. You get those extra land drops and then you get the extra triggers. Also, if we're building around pod, we don't mind playing cards like Courser and Oracle of Moldiah for value, just as like bodies, and those cards also work really well with Fast Spawn. We can tutor for them, tutor for the Fast Spawn value with the pod. Maybe the Green Crucible of Worlds too. I actually used to play Tropical Storm in Vintage. It was like Fast Spawned, Lotus Cobra, Gush shenanigans. It was a lot of fun. Some of the most fun I've had playing Vintage. Usually playing some weird wonky Storm deck. Either like Dark Confidence Storm or Lotus Cobra Storm. Harmonize is interesting, but not really what we're looking to do with pod. Yorion could work. And we just grab Memory Jar, huh? The Meme Jar. This one does work well with Fast Bond. So there's a few cards here that work well with pod. Phantasmal Image is always a good one. Deranged Term would be good. You do want some value 5 drops. I think we're taking Image. I think Image is better than Hermit. I think there's like plenty of value 5 drops. I don't think Hermit's irreplaceable. Hermit's good if we end up with Cradle, but we don't know if we're gonna get Cradle or not. The cool thing about Image with pod is that you can jump the curve, or you can just cash in one of your 1-drop mana dorks and something like have a Grizzlebrand if people want to as a Grizzlebrand. Spike Tusk is a good 5-drop. It's good pod 5. Gain some of that life back. Well, there's the Cradle I mentioned. Fortunately, there's a Caryatid here. I think I'd rather draft Caryatid. Caryatid might help me play some draw 7s for this Fast Bond. Get that synergy going. Survival Land Welder here. All the reanimator shit going around. No green cards here, but there were no green cards in this pack the first time around either. Yogg could also be good. I'm gonna take the Seasoned Pyromancer over Yogg because Seasoned Pyromancer is in the color of Wheel of Fortune. and Wheel of Fortune and Fast Bond are very good together. Yeah, I mean, we expected people to take blue. Blue's never open. Metamorphose, 1,000-Year Storm. That's a combo. Right, but right, Immigrant, but both of the cards that we were looking at, the Seasoned Pyromancer, ooh, another Mox. The Seasoned Pyromancer and the Yawgmoth were both value pod targets. They both play well with pod. So then you have to think, okay, what differentiates the two? What is the reason to take one over the other? Skull Clamp works well with pod. We're just going to take the Mox. We're not going to think about this too hard. Yeah, if you're ever stuck on, like, do I take this card or this card, don't think about the redundancies between them. Don't think about what they have in common. All Moments is Q with pod. Trent Timber is actually, like, kind of castable here. No draw 7s. Yeah, let's grab this wall. Between the Mox Pearl and the Razor Ridge Thicket, and there's a good chance we end up green-white. There's Natural Order. We do have a Progenitus in the sideboard. There's also Eternal Witness. I don't see a draw 7. Yeah, let's take Natty. Wormcoil, Mere Battlesphere, both work really well. Wormcoil is a great card to sack to pod if you want an Elish Norn, by the way, which this deck could be setting up to do. I need to take the Natural Order, though. I don't think you overthink it. So something this deck is currently missing is 1-drops. 1-drop Mana Dorks. And Goose does that and kind of helps with the mana situation as well. It's a body for Natural Order. Backup pod. I don't know how serious I am about having blue in my deck is the only issue with Prime Speaker. Also, definitely wheels, right? Let's take the Green Sun. Get that added layer of consistency in here. Fintorn Elves seems good. Other options are Sneak Attack, maybe. Sneak Attack being another way to get the Progenitus down. Let's just take the Elf. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Have I Green Sun for Progenitus before? I certainly have. Crucible Fast Bond. Yeah, we don't have the fetches though, huh? Right now, the only thing that works well with this with Crucible would be the Seasoned Pyromancer. I just don't know if that's enough. Maybe Memory Jar discard. What are the odds on the Sneak Wheeling? Really low, right? This Signet doesn't look good to me, though. The Signet looks actively bad. I don't think we're playing blue, but maybe we just take the Colonnade. Pot isn't doing much right now. Yeah, I mean, it's close to doing something, though, right? We need, like, a couple 4s and a 6. Nice Slime. Yeah, Slime and Blade Splicer in the same pack is unfortunate. I like both of those with pot a lot. I'm gonna take the Slime because it's a Green Sun hit. And we have Natural Order. Splicer would have been great, though. Clamp versus Garrick is tricky here. Garrick's just like a consistent, overall good card. But I think Clamp is good in this deck. It's good with Fast Bond. Good with Pod. Good with Pyromancer. Assuming we play Pyromancer. We might not. I think because we didn't take the blue fixing, I'm not going to take the Prime Speaker. That's true. Legionnaire does let you cheat from 3 to 4 with Pawn. Maybe I should have grabbed it. You only have so much time when the pack gets down to just a few cards. Alright, our deck needs a lot out of pack 3. Glenn would be amazing if we were playing blue. Progenitus plus Silverblade? Yeah, that's hilarious. Could just take Ooze, have like one more value 5 drop. Our Ralph's bad. We're not going to be playing very many forests. Wooded Foothills is kind of good. Just for Lotus Cobra. Just having a fetch for it. Even if we don't play red. So if we take in the sneak, then Emrakul will be coming in, Solemn's really nice with Birthing Pod if we are doing that. Kinda think we are. Then we just need a 6 drop. Crocus would be tempting normally. Questing Beast is dope. Ancient Tomb is dope. Parallax Wave works well in a pod deck because you usually have a bunch of value creatures that you don't mind blinking. What are we at? Like 20-inch playables? I think we can afford to take the Ancient Tomb. Well, Through the Breach plays with Kozilek. If we care about that. Do we care about that? Could just take the Elf. I like never take Kitchen Finks, but Kitchen Finks is actually kind of good here. With Natural Order and Pod, and then if he dies, then you can just clamp the 2-1. I need some life gain. I have some life gain. I already have a Thrag Tusken here. Yeah, 6 drop would still be nice. Ooh, I like this Knight of Autumn. Recurring Nightmare has historically played really well with Birthing Pod too. Oh, there's that Wheel of Fortune I was talking about. Let's do that. Because Knight of Autumn's a gold card, we might get to wheel it too. There's another 7. There's also Excavator. So Excavator, Fetch Land, Fast Bond. Use a synergy. Yeah, let's take Excavator over the Wildwood. Yeah, we already have a 7, right? We're missing a 6. Guarantee is not a bad sideboard card. Provoker wouldn't be the worst card. I think I'm just gonna take Baneslayer. Copper Line here. Avalanche Riders is good value. Not the worst one to pot into. Or play and then pot away, right? And play Avalanche Riders, pot it into Acidic Slime, blow up 2 lands in 1 turn. I think we just want the fixing though. If we are playing Pyromancer in the wheel, I think we just want the bit of red fixing here. I poo-pooed your Excavator deck yesterday. Well, I mean, maybe your deck shouldn't have sucked so bad. Almost an Academy deck, not really, but note that Breathing Pod doesn't look like an artifact, but it is one. So there's Breathing Pod, Solemn, Skull Clamp, couple Moxes. It's really close. Tassigur's a 6? Yeah, but we can't cast Tassigur. That doesn't help us. You need to through the reach wheels. Grab the Emrakul. A 15 for pod. Yes. I don't think you can chain all the way up to 15. Isn't there a hole? Like if you had all of the breach did real fucking wheel. If you had all of magic to work with, I mean there still ends up being a hole. Yeah, there's no 14. I think Breach Kozilek might start out in the sideboard, and then we brought it in versus like decks where we have to get a little random. Autochthon is a 15. I know this because I played a lot of Momir Vig, and when you spin for 15, you're either getting an Emrakul or you're getting an Autochthon Worm. And that's what makes spinning on 15 exciting. If you just want to feel something, get up to 15. Probably not playing this Wheel of Fortune. Or I'm sorry, I am playing the Wheel of Fortune. Probably not playing the Manamorphose. I think the Through the Breach combos. I like that we have a few different ways of bidding the Progenitus that we draw in between Seasoned Pyromancer, Wheel of Fortune, and, well, pretty much just those. Still nice. There's a 13, the other 13 mana Emrakul, right? Do I enjoy hot fudge sundaes? You better believe it. You better believe it. That is so good. I haven't had a banana split in a long fucking time. Those are tasty too. Alright, everyone in the card. Road trip to Dairy Queen. They might not be open. We'll just drive until one is open. Rocky road trip. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. Empty my bladder, refill my water. Oh man. Grab some Hendrix on the way. Make myself a nice gin drink here. This is actually a good fast spawn deck. It's missing, like Courser, right? It's missing Courser for Crewfix. But other than that, it's a pretty good fast spawn deck. I think we're not going to play the Elishnorn because we didn't get the Wormcoil engine. Can't remember what we took over it, but it seemed important. And then maybe we cut a 5, maybe we cut Baneslayer. Yeah, with only 2 4s to sack. Baneslayer's the one that's not a Green Sun target, and doesn't have any value for blinking with Parallax Wave and such. The Seasoned Pyromancer here is a little ambitious, but Lotus Cobra can give us the double red all by itself. And we have Sylvan Caryatid, Gilded Goose. I think it'll be okay, and obviously we can pod into it, right? So like a lot of the time, we'll just want a 3 to pod towards. How did past Caleb's deck do? From yesterday? I think that deck trophied the mono green deck. Let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 green is actually fine, because like all of our early green cards give us more green mana. White next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's becoming less fine, huh? Do we want to go to 8 green? We almost could. And then it's awkward to not have 2 mountains. This is kind of what I was thinking. Oh, is my math just super off? Oh yeah, I cut a bunch of basics from the Progenitus. I just wasn't counting them, I guess. Cool. Yeah, this works. Do I drink every day? I do not. No. I'll go like a week where I have like one or 2 drinks a night at the end of my stream, and then I'll go like a week or 2 where I don't drink at all. I go through patterns, fluctuate a bit. I have been a heavy drinker in the past. I would not call myself anything close to a heavy drinker now, especially by Wisconsin standards. Niapod. Are we confident we need Pyro? No, but I mean, what do you want to play? You want to main deck an Oust? So, what do you... Get that Elish Thorn in there. Just cast it. Elish Thorn's a good card. Doesn't work with Pod, but we could run it in. How much more is heavy drinking by Wisconsin standards? It depends. It depends. I know we drink more brandy than Germany. That's a stat. If you look at the I don't know if there's a breakdown by state, but I know I saw a breakdown of counties with like the counties with the highest like consumption of alcohol per capita, and like a whole pile of them were in like from Wisconsin in the top 10 and 20. I think that's the last like stat I saw. Is Germany known for its brandy consumption? Yeah, I mean the reason that people drink a lot of brandy here in Wisconsin is because there's a lot of German immigrants. Are there a lot of breweries? Yeah, there's a solid amount of breweries. Also a lot of bars. The town I grew up in, like, stand-up comedians will do bits about how, like, there's a bar for every church or whatever, but I think there were more bars than churches, and there were a lot of churches. Sometimes there would be, like, three bars on the same block. Or like a bar and then a liquor store across the street, and then the next block like has a bar and a liquor store across the street, etc. Very small town too. That might be what I'm thinking of, Red Panda Berry 2. Interesting fence grenading. Maybe the lockdowns kept us back. Especially in Milwaukee and Madison. People can't actually go to the bars. Yes, to a name. I don't use OBS though. I was really hoping to draw another land so we could like turn one to carry it or whatever. I'm not even gonna play this Wooded Foothills. So if we draw another land, then we can go Lotus Cobra, Foothills next turn. Do Cobra plus carry tit or something. There's a good chance that unless we draw like Wheel of Fortune or something, this fast pawn just does nothing. Yeah, right? People can't drink socially if they're not being social exactly. A pretty good turn too. They have bribery mana. Yeah, opponents already dumped their hand here, and the good news is if they play a draw 7, then like we have a fast pawn in play, so that get a handful of mana, can use it immediately. If we drawn a land last turn, yeah, I mean it just would have been so much better, right?
Oh shit, what up?
This Ashler is not even very good with Progenitus in our hand. Hey, BlueFan26028, thanks for the sub, thanks for 9 months. I don't know Georgism, I don't know what's in their deck. For all you know, they have like a Sundering Titan in their hand, they want to make sure the Monolith's untapped next turn. I suppose it is just better, right? Because you can always untap the Monolith. Yeah, I think you're right. Because then they have 2 and a blue floating. And untapping the Monolith is the same thing as leaving it untapped. Yeah, good eye. Jeebus. Soaring Ain Mana Crypt? What the fuck? Yeah, I think I want to get Slime, but I don't know if I get Slime for Academy. I might just like pop the mountain. I hope that like taking them off red is important or something. I don't know. Excavator's actually not crazy here, eh? Oh no! Oh no, I don't have enough lands in my deck. I was thinking, could I have played Progenitus with Lotus Cobra, Excavator, and Fast Spawn, but no, it's not there. We only would have gotten 3 more landfall triggers from Wooded Foothills. But if we'd sack the Caryatid here and have the Lotus Cobra in play, then getting Excavator could let us play the Biogenic Ooze. Should be kind of decent while we like thin 3 more lands out of our deck. It's only 3 lands. Two life per mana. With the Cobra in play, it would be 2 life for 2 mana though. No need to find Cobra triggers. Oh, sure. That's a good point. Fuck. Hardcast Progenitus would have been so cool, too. I wish I'd thought of it before I played this stupid natural order. Alright, I'll just get the damn slime. Just get the damn slime and be mad about it. Just be mad about myself. Yeah, no, I get you, FPS. I'm with you now. So the first 3 fetches would be 2 for 2. So you would pay 6 life and get 6 mana, so you'd be at 12. And then you'd be paying 2 life for each mana after that, so you'd be at 12 life. 12 life and you have 6 mana, so you'd need 4 more. 4 times 2 is 8. Yeah, we could have done it. We could have literally hardcast Progenitus last turn, and I missed the fucking line. I'm like actually mad at myself. I'm legitimately mad at myself right now. They just have like another stupid red source. Oh man. Time to drink more gin. Rather uncommon line. Yeah, but it would have been sweet. That's why it would have been sweet. That's why I'm mad. If I missed like a obvious line, I wouldn't be mad. Who cares about that, right? Gonna lie awake in bed thinking about that one, right? I'm never gonna sleep again. You're like, ah! I think I hardcast Progenitus like once through Mirari's Wake in like a 5-color Golos deck. Yeah. This is probably terrible. Just like attack them with slime and play out the ooze or whatever, right? And we redrew the fucking Progenitus. What the shit? Why do we wheel? Because we have Fastbot in play. Why wouldn't we wheel? It's fucking sweet. Now we have a double striking acidic slime. We've doubled our clock. Kind of. Oh no. Fucking anything at all beating us again. I think Edric's trolling me. Should I ban them? Do I just fucking ban them? What the fuck? Oh my god, Ex-Cathedra. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna lose a goddamn blood vessel. Veins just throbbing. Every night of streaming takes a year off my life. I was gonna live to 1 billion. What am I mixing with my Hendrix? I've got some San Pellegrino, which is a kind of a schwanky mixer. Not the schwankiest, but schwanky enough. Do we see 7? What's the point of this attack? This attack kind of makes me think that they have Time Walk Handy or something.
Oh shit, what up?
Or they're gonna like upheaval or whatever. Regardless, I don't mind losing my wall. The wall's kind of good with Parallax Wave, but who cares, right? Hey, Tangerine68, thanks to the sub, thanks for 44 months. Tangerine legit just got here. They're curious about the Wooded Foothill line. Oh my god. I'm gonna quit. Yeah, I think just casting Biogenic Ooze is probably winning, right? They had like one card in hand, 7-11 that didn't matter. Wheel is so much fun, though. How can you not spin the wheel? God, now they have Ballista. I was all happy to like get rid of the Progenitus, so we immediately drew it. So the way that survived this turn is to play the Parallax Wave. Yeah, I guess we do that. Might be our best chance here, huh? Do we have any haste creatures? We have no haste creatures. We don't have like Zealous Conscripts or anything. Maybe they died of Crypt. Yeah, that's kind of the hope. It's kind of why I'm doing the Solemn and the Parallax Wave here instead of spinning the wheel with Turn Timber. I do it again, Heptagon. Also, you can't say it's for the Naya players. Progenitus is a little bit more extreme than strictly just the Naya players. What do you mean?
Oh shit, what up?
Hadrix, Pinemaster of Tress, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 2 months there. Can we just get, like, the luckiest ever off this Mana Crypt? Oh my god. Oh my god. Opponent's over there looking at their Mana Crypt like, what the fuck? I thought you were on my side. Drink looks good? It is good, yeah. I like a lot of ice with my gin drinks for whatever reason. Damn. Alright, Tinker, what you got? Oh, I said damn, because I assumed they did sack the Mana Crypt. Yeah, why would they not sack the Mana Crypt? Fucking bizarre. A sword? Sword doesn't do anything. The Inkwell has Shroud. Inkwell Leviathan has Shroud, so... so, Tinker for Sword wouldn't... Yeah, they just got a Simic Signet. Maybe they meant to click on Mana Crypt and they just misclicked. That's fucking absurd. Am I dead on board? I'm not dead on board, no. I have cards. Time Warp? Okay, okay. We got a 50-50 now. We got a 50-50. It shouldn't have been a 50-50, but now it is a 50-50. It's great to block here in case they have bolt, in case they like draw a bolt next turn, I guess. Alright, Mana Crypt. Yeah, the Parallax Wave just hits the Dark Dwellers, is why they didn't serve, because we would just... Obviously, we haven't scooped yet for a reason, right? Alright! They wanted to do the Mana Crypt flip. They could have sacked it. They chose not to. They wanted to let it ride on the Crypt. They wanted to let it all ride. We'll let chance decide. No! They got there! How lucky! They finally won a fucking flip. Oh man. Winning a flip ever? God. Maybe they're not sacking the Mana Crypt was paying me back for casting that Wheel of Fortune, huh? Keeping it spicy, keeping it spice. I could wave Dark Dwellers. I could. I was at 4 life though, and they had an Inkwell that was gonna smack me for 7, so it was GG. Inkwell kind of makes me want to cut the Parallax Wave. Then we're gonna cut that one out. And we'll cut out Kitchen Finks because Kitchen Finks is fucking terrible, and we're good to go. The Scientist is a top deck in natural order. We good. You thought 9 life? I was at 9 life, but they time warped. They took an extra turn in CMT. Is for missing the obvious for gen line? Oh my god. Oh man. That obvious fucking Progenitus line. How many chances do you get, right? How many chances do you get to hardcast Progenitus? It's a good bolt. How dare you, Dr. Lan? How dare you? If I played the Ancient Tomb instead of one of these other 2 lands last turn, or instead of the Plains last turn, then I could Lotus Cobra into Silverblade, which would be better.
Oh shit, what up?
Right now that doesn't quite work. Hey, Duke of Death, thanks for gifting a sub. Congratulations to Jerome Baritone on receiving the gift. Hell yeah. Cheers? Yeah, cheers. How much worse are punts on stream? Oh, I'm used to it. When you play, when like, so almost 100% of my Magic is streamed. You know, I stream full time. I stream like roughly 40 hours a week, right? Usually when I'm not streaming, I'm not playing Magic. If I'm playing a game, I'm playing like something that is simpler that lets my brain rest a bit. Yeah, I like to say that I'm one of the few people that gets to play enough Magic. So, the vast majority of my mistakes for the past what, like 5 years have all been streamed. So you do get used to it as much as you can. There's an argument to playing Linvala here, because that turns off both halves of Urza. I think Slime's good though. Just foffing off in front of everybody, huh? into them. But I guess this isn't even really a combo. I'll just do this. Because I double white this turn. Yeah. We'll get there again. Ooh. We'll never get there again. We want to pot into. We don't have a fucking 6. If we pot a 2, Excavator doesn't do anything. Silverblade's in a hand. I guess we would get Pyromancer, huh? Could I put the Time Walk by itself? I could have put the Time Walk by itself. You can do a 5-0 split if you want. One of my favorite games of Magic I ever won, I gave my opponent a 5-0 split. The situation was, I was playing Wake against Squirrel Opposition, because they were doing like flashback drafts here on Moto. And my opponent, I was about to win the game, right? And I had like almost 3 minutes left on the clock. It was Wake takes forever. The Wake deck takes actual forever to win a game of Magic, so... And the Squirrel Opposition deck, you know, has a lot of triggers with opposition and whatever, so... They have a lot of disruption. And so it was coming down real late in Game 3, and I had like 3 minutes left, and the Squirrel Opposition player managed to resolve an upheaval. and as the Wake player, from the Wake side, I had to win the game with less than 3 minutes on the clock, starting from scratch, starting with like all my lands and stuff in my hand. And I managed to do it. It was quite intense. It involved the opponent. They played a Fact or Fiction at one point, and they started tapping their mana, and I was like, "Oh, they're gonna play a Fact." So I like hovered my mouse where I knew the Fact or Fiction was gonna show up, and I just was like clicking where the Fact or Fiction pile was gonna show and where like end F6. So they did like a 0-second Fact or Fiction split, giving them the 5-0 because I had no time to spare. I had no time to spare to win this fucking game. And then I ended up getting there with 0 seconds on the clock. So if I'd taken even a second for the Fact or Fiction split, it would not have gotten there, it would not have won. And it's been all downhill from there. That was it. I peaked right at that moment. Yeah, I remember I got the attack in to kill them through their blockers. Like I had to like click on my creatures. I got the attack in with 0 seconds on the clock, and I just streamed. I got it in. At like 2 in the morning or whatever I was streaming. Morning the loss of the VOD. Oh, I have the clip saved. I have the clip saved for sure. It'll be in my all-time highlights reel that I'm working on very slowly. Where did Limbala go? Limbala got answered like immediately, right? Yeah, I got commit to memory. We just shoveled it away. Oh my god, light carrier. I finally distracted myself. from hardcast, the lack of hardcast progenitors. And here Chad is dragging me back in. What format was it? They did a flashback series on Moto where you took like old standard decks that were like tier 1 in their formats and played them against each other. It was kind of fun. Not too shabby. I'm wondering why they left Slime in play. Yeah, get wrecked, Marrow. Also, I just lost the game. Hope my saying that I just lost the game didn't make any of y'all lose the game. That'd be a bummer. No, you were in middle school. Oh, man. Someone will be 80 saying that right in the retirement home. In the fucking retirement home. Someone's gonna, like, be hobbling around. Just lost the game. Everyone's gonna be like, fucking, like, throwing their medication. I'll be that asshole. Still trolling Fuels. They better let me take a computer is all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. If I can stream from the retirement home, well, that's fine. Who's tribal? Yeah, right? We got a 1-1 counter on the slime here. I think we're gonna cast this damn Kozilek. Vintage Man streams Vintage Cube. Love it. Love it. Maybe drink a nice vintage as well. Who knows that is now? Maybe they'll have those Futurama pods by the time I retire. Kozilek can just block that. Mine's bigger. Matrix pods? Oh, we already have those. They're not good for much. Are they time walking? Oh, don't do that. They're winter orbing. Okay. Well, maybe I'm not hardcasting Kozilek. Oh, they tapped their Inkwell. They tapped their blocker. Yeah, I mean, the Time Warp's in the graveyard. Let's fucking get in, huh? What's my favorite Motorhead song? I don't know if I have a favorite Motorhead song. I like the collaboration they did with What's His Face. Let me see if I can find it. David Grohl, Motorhead. They just collaborated for like one song. Yeah, the Probot Motorhead collaboration is gonna be my favorite Motorhead track. When they tapped the orb, I don't know. Maybe they just forgot, and that's why they scooped it up. That is the combo, right? Missing there is a Winter Orb interaction. Well, they didn't miss it. They put both of those cards in their deck for a reason. They certainly didn't miss that was a good thing to be doing. But they probably clicked through it, right? I think when you draft Green Sun Zenith, you should get a Dried Arbor. Just like get a Dried Arbor for your deck at the same time. Oh, I fucking love Psytrance. The wubbity wubbities. Hits me in my core. Psytrance has this fun way of like having the melody like spiral off and then circle back to the main melody. So it's like complex, but you can still follow it. It's very satisfying. Just playing Pod might have been better. And then there's the fucking throbbing. The throbbiness of it. You love a good throbbing? Yeah. Yeah. Are we getting iced? The icing us out? Yeah, alright. No, Kozlik, come back. I need you now. Oh, shit. Is this what the kids under the bridge are dancing to? Psytrance? Potentially, but no, those kids were dressed up as goths. They were probably dancing to some sweet goth music. Maybe industrial. I saw the original of that video at some point. I forget though. Cybergoth, yeah. I like that shit. Genres can overlap. Yeah, but Psytrance doesn't overlap with Goth, right? I've never heard that. I've never heard that intersection. It's hard. You need like a moodiness. You need an angstiness to Goth that just doesn't exist in Psytrance. Give him the clamps! Let's attack first. Dark Wave, yeah, but that's an offshoot of Synth Wave. You're right. There's like a touch there, and there's a touch of gothiness there. Where's But it's not really that close to the synthwave. Or synth trance. Oh my, psytrance. God damn it. My poor brain. My poor soggy brain. It's Grabber they're jamming to? What's Grabber? Oh, wow, opponent's below 5 minutes. Genres are fake? Yeah, to a certain extent. Okay, he bolted me. Grabber D's nuts. Well, I got got. I got got. Quick bottom response? No, only as a sorcery. The last line of the thing there. Last word is sorcery. Folks always fuck that up though. And Pot hasn't been around in a bit, so don't feel bad. Lock and Load Blow Ya Mind DJ Zany remix. That sounds accurate. Oh, I'm getting the fucking double striker, right? I should have done pre-combat. Oh my god, fast bond. Alright, y'all, who's ready to go to 1? Actually, do we even have anything we can get with Wooded Foothills? These like literally... It's 2 lands. Okay. Alright, we're not going to 1. Change of plans! We'll snag these ones out, though. I'm just gonna pass the turn. We can play these lands when we need them, right? God, they're at 3 minutes. They're gonna kill me so quickly. They're just gonna, like, cast a 7/10 and murder me with 1 attack after all this. Hardcast Progenitus? I don't know if that's possible. We only have 9 colors, right? Could have drawn 2 more. What, by clamping the elemental? Yeah, I mean, we can do that next turn too, right? All of your homies love Caleb D. Just bolting me. Fair enough. Limit my fast bondage, why not? think Thragtusk is just better than the board, right? Oh my god, we're so close. Just gotta avoid dying this turn. Maybe attacking was wrong. They only have like a minute left on the clock. Copperloin Gorge is not good when there's a Winter Orbit play. We're just not gonna play it. Have I ever spliced a Through the Breach? You would believe it. You better believe I've spliced it Through the Breach. Or are they spinning Urza? Spinning Urza here makes sense. Trying to hit Time Warp. They did tap Winter Orb Note. They didn't find Time Warp. They found Fact Eviction. Doesn't do anything. Only 10 seconds left. It's not enough time. I guess Urza eats a lot of the clock, GG! Yeah, no, I get it, Ram. I get it. I get the combo. Oh, man. Oh, perfectly normal match. Yeah, the opponent's mana base is busted, right? Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, Academy. They might have been a little light on actual action. Or sometimes when you have a ramp deck, you just draw the wrong half of the deck, right? You just draw all fast mana and no juice, or all juice and no mana. Could I have Hardcast a Progenitus? No, there's no black mana in my mana base. How would I Hardcast a Progenitus? What are you folks on? Doot, 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 doot. Boom, bada, bada, boom, boom, boom. Probably impossible? Yeah. It'd be cool. It'd be cool if that was a possible thing, but... Yeah, hardcasting and Progenitus is so rare that if it was ever there, I'd make a big deal about it. There's like 0 chance I would miss that line. Morgan. Maybe a little bit of Mountain Dew. A little bit of gamer fuel up in this. Just a splash. Just a splash of corn syrup there. Give the drink its neon glow. Hey, we have a match. Nice. Round 2, fight. Yeah, cheers everybody. Keep getting fast bomb with these one-landers. Oh, it's a two-lander. Oh, that's way better. Fetch land off the top. Yeah, right, Darkling Scribe. I could see that. Lotus Cobra, fetch, fast spawn, and excavator. Yeah, four card combos is not going to happen, right? It's just never going to happen. It'd be cool though. And fuck Eidolon. He's like not even playing these cards. Maybe I should have played Cobra too. Play Cobra though. I don't know. The Caryatid's a pretty good blocker. Like, do you even want a Skull Clamp? Probably not. Jesus. Okay. Okay. So the idea behind this is that when they serve in with Regisar, we can throw the fucking Naga in front of it. I got a snake tribal thing going on here, huh? Nagas should definitely be snakes. Just like merfolk should be fish. Put like fucking 10 creature types in every creature. They do have a Lavamancer activation. Kind of surprised that let me get the Eidolon off the board. Every time you have a Lotus Cobra and Ophiomancer, you lose your mind. Yeah, not a combo, huh? I've definitely had that before. Lotus Cobra, Ophiomancer. The issue is you don't get the snake. Because Lotus Cobra's a snake and Ophiomancer only gives you a 1/1 if, well, you get it. You get it. You know. Hick. Was that line necessary? That might be bad. Yeah, I think it was fine. This might be bad. I should maybe be playing the Parallax Wave here. Yeah, discard a card. Plains? They have a third color? They have a third color? How badly have they ruined their mono red deck? They have swamps and plains in there with their Eidolon. Yeah, I think that wins for them. So Parallax Wave is certainly good. The issue with Parallax Wave is we're just at the Sulfuric Vortex. So we 10 them down to 5. They take 2 down to 3. They Lavamancer us. Parallax Wave, exile their board. And Sulfuric Vortex just kills us on our next turn. We'll just do this and find some magical card that's not in our deck. Tritest is almost exciting, except the Vortex means that we don't gain the life. Ah, fuck this game. Seemed close. Yeah, I should have played the wave, I guess. All of it. I want all of it. Give me all these fucking white cards. And we're just gonna cut the red, I think. We'll cut that one. I can cut this one. And add this one. And... Night after night. Got slime. And meme jar. No, meme jar's too good. Got Limbala. I'm gonna live 1/4 drop. Yeah, that sucks. What did I just cut? Slime. No, there's something else. Oh, I got Solomon on accident. Get back in here. We cut Excavator. Do we need slime for Vortex? Yeah, I didn't. No. No, we don't. We're good. I do not recommend cutting fast spawn in your fast spawn deck. If you win on turn fucking 2 off fast spawn, then you don't care how many burn spells are in the opponent's deck. They also don't have a critical mass of burn spells, right? They have a bunch of creatures. This hand fucking sucks. I hate this Progenitus. Turn 1 Goblin Piker, turn 2 Oust your thing. How do I like the new set spoilers? Oh, I like them. I like them very much. Do I like them enough to take off my shirt? Oh. No, it's not that kind of stream. Get out of here, you weirdos. Fucking perverts. That's what the OnlyFans is for. Hey, Mr. Darth Vader, thanks for the $5. We actually are no longer doing song quests at all. My apologies. There was a big DMCA kerfluffle some months back, and we stopped offering them. Yeah, Caleb fans, exactly. If I'm kicking out weirdos and perverts who's watching my stream, wow. Wow. I'll still watch my stream. Wait, no, that doesn't change the demographic. Oh, okay. I showed everyone my butt. Yeah, but that was for free. That was on that was on Twitter. At a certain point, Jin. At a certain point, we'll do that. Maybe. You missed my butt? Oh, man. Bane Slayer. You're not a Bane, are you, opponent? A Rump? Rump's good. Adds an interesting meaning to the term Rumpus Room. Wow, Skyclave is not good against us. Do you want my Cobra or my Mox Pearl? Which card that I no longer care about do you wish to exile? Oh, the one that gives us a 2/2? Sure. Yeah, that is appropriate. Okay. Bane Slayer, who are you, Batman? Did Batman slay Bane? I think Batman just got like his fucking back cracked, right? Bane was all like, and then broke his back. Batman was like, I'm gonna drive a bomb into the lake about it. I didn't like that movie, if you couldn't tell. If I could that movie needed fucking subtitles. I could understand 0 things that Bane said. He was just like, what the shit? How can Batman understand this? Worst fast bond hand ever. Yeah, okay. We need to bid 2 cards. This one too. Have I watched a Tom Hardy movie before? I actually liked the Tom Hardy movie where, I mean, I've liked most Tom Hardy movies I've seen, but I really liked the show he did where he was like both brothers. There were 2 brother gangsters, and Tom Hardy played them both with very different dispositions. Really sweet show. Hey, Havoc RN. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 2 months. Most movies do have subtitles. Now when you see them in the theater. Yeah, right? Yeah, I saw it in the theater and I was like, well, this is shit. Not a good fast spawn hand? It will be, though. That's the part you're missing, is that it's... well, okay, maybe not. As we now lose our red source. We didn't know we were going to draw a natural order. Do-do-do-do-do. Bum, bada-bum. I fucking love pegboard nerds. The one year I went to EDC, they show us our hand. I didn't see it, but I also don't care. The one year I went to EDC, I got to catch pegboard nerds at one of those like side buses that they had. There was a bunch of noise pollution from the stages nearby, but it was still sweet. It was still a sweet show. Not a bad mold of 5. Yeah, not bad, huh? Not bad. Molesville. We're on the draw. We can keep this. We can keep this. It's totally fine. Right, Barkeen, but we were gonna play their draw 7. Was the plan? Is that we were gonna play wheel and draw a bunch of cards, then get used to the fast bond. That was the original plan last game, but then we drew natural order, and natural order was just better. But if you don't draw natural order, then the fast bond ends up being very good. You need to mull more? Yeah, right? Vintage Cube, I feel like you should be mulling pretty aggressively in Vintage Cube. Assuming your hand has anything, or your deck has anything, right? Assuming you can actually mull towards good cards, you should probably do it. Ooh. Where'd that fast bond go? Oh shit, huh? I guess the second land lets us Linbala, which maybe shuts off Jace. Probably doesn't. Blue White has a pile of ways to deal with a 3/4 flyer. Progenus does love my hand, which would be great if we were playing a deck that could, like, hardcast it hypothetically, but we all know that's a pipe dream, right? Ooh, there we go. Wow, get got me. Get fucking got, nerd. What you got, opponent? What you got here? That could be quite good. I guess Parallax Wave answers that for a turn or two. Same thing. Activated abilities cannot be activated. Should we P-Wave pre-combat so we don't get condemned? Is that better? Is that better than getting condemned? No, this is fine. Getting condemned doesn't sound good. I mean, everyone's into different stuff. Everyone's into different things. Don't judge me. I think I need to get the Parallax Wave down before I Wheel of Fortune. This is like necessary, right? They're about to rebuy Euro over there. Do this pass. Make him draw 21. Unfortunately, you can't make them. Sphinx is a May, so very rarely does someone actually decks from it. Brainstorm, brainstorm. Doesn't Wheel Jun win? No, I don't know what you're suggesting, but no. Did I miss an attack? I had an O2. I had an O2, chat. My opponent has a Jace. A Jace at 6 loyalty. How does a Jace get from 5 loyalty to 6 loyalty? I gotta start attacking with my fucking OXs just so people stop asking. Proliferate? Yeah, no, that must have been it. That must have been it. To ask that question, you have to have, like, just joined, in which case, maybe you wonder what the Jace is doing. But if you've been sitting here, then you should have seen the Jace activate. Or, like, if you paid attention at all during my last turn, you might have noticed we had an O2, not a 2-2. Ah! Ah! Fucking blood vessel pops. I need to see a doctor. Check my blood pressure. I exile that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fading. That's not as good. He said hands up. That's why I had to do that. It's a song. Follow directions. Alright, what you got, opponent? finger dancing. There's only so many dances you can do sitting in a chair. There's a limited number of dances. You can do like the... You can do the wave where you only see my fucking shoulders. Yeah, no solemn attack. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? The Numa Numa? Maria, whatever that was. I don't even remember. I did not shave. I don't know what you're talking about. I missed out on a raid, did I? Yeah, I don't see it. Double rainbow? Double rainbow! Or raid trigger from attacking. I gotcha. I gotcha. I thought you meant like a stream raid, which would make sense to mention. Did Double Rainbow Dude die? I don't want to know. If Double Rainbow Dude ever like kicks the bucket, I don't want to hear about that. Why would I want to know that? What? I don't know why we skipped past by main. This is okay now, I think. I just press 5 a lot. I might play the Silver Blade pre-combat, so this would be, you know, enough to clear the Jace, but this is fine. I'll just say this is fine a lot until I believe it. Hey Triflin, thanks for gifting a sub to Bit Stessen and a Big Sizzle. Yeah, I didn't mean to go straight into combat. Maybe I clicked F2 on accident. I don't know.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Oh man. Got a few more Submarinos.
What up? Oh shit, what up?
Coming through. Hey, Odysseus the CDN, thanks for getting some subs. Congratulations to Hairlord 1, to Yoi Sim, to Mori NW, to Mox Potato, to Electricity. Appreciate y'all. So we could make an ooze token, or we could just cast Wheel. Casting Wheel might be good. They have 5 cards in hand, or 3. They're also about to get back Consecrated Sphinx. I think this is just slightly better. Will I do another draft after this one? Let's see, it's 1 in the morning. Are we in the finals? Is this freaking janky pile of shit in the finals? What is going on? What is going on this draft? I haven't really been paying attention, I'm gonna be honest. Well, this was the fucking worst, wasn't it? I didn't even get clamp on anything. Now they get their Sphinx back. I guess they only have 10 cards left. I wish we'd actually cleared the Jace. Oh well. They have an Omnath in the graveyard? Wild. Yeah, hell yeah, Odysseus. Hell yeah. Thanks for the love. Yeah, think only their things are coming into play off this wave, unfortunately. The hero does die. Played a land before the Cobra. Oh, sure, yeah, you're saying we could have clamped. Meh. I also could have not played the Cobra. Either way. Not too worried about it. Not super keen on jamming Natural Order into Glen. Sure. You gotta be trolling me, Phoenix. We've been over this. Sphinx is a May. You can't deck someone with Sphinx. You may draw 2 cards. You may draw 2 cards. We'll only deck someone if they are trying to commit suicide. You're bad? Yes, we agree. I would be less sarcastic if we hadn't been over this once or twice. May abilities very rarely kill people. Would you like to take 20 damage? Ah, no, I'm good on that. Huh. So the reason they're playing Force of Will instead of sagging to the Glen is because they wanted that Monastery Mentor trigger. It's kind of interesting though, because we could draw a creature off the Skull Clamp that they end up wanting to counter. Oh wait, never mind. I'm sorry, I forgot our deck sucks. We don't have anything worth countering. Alright. Yeah, you win. Well, 6 cards. I'm gonna clamp a Fintorn Elves. Before I'm done, I'm gonna clamp a Fintorn Elves. Apparently I'm not. What are you doing? You're mana tithing me? Sure. Alright. I think I'm gonna board in Elishnorin as the Monastery Mentor. Elishnorin could just like randomly overrun for the win too. Look at this fucking brain freeze. Doing sicko brain freeze things. Did I say brain freeze? I meant fast spawn. You know what I meant. Don't question me. Yes, no, that's not very good. That's not very good for us. This is spells. Trigger this mentor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess they need 2 spells, huh? Flashback Brainstorm with Jace might do it for them. Brast Bond, yeah, exactly. Nice Grinch. Yeah, I had someone do that to me too. It was like 2 days ago. Someone I was playing Reanimator and they like brain froze me in response to an Exhume. I was gonna get like a kind of a medium creature back, and then instead I got to get back like a sweet creature. I just killed them. It was weird. Weird brain freeze. Maybe some folks are just helpful by nature. Oh, that's 2 spells. Yeah, it's lethal. Bounce Throne Sphinx so they don't mill. Yeah, right? Someone should really let them know. I wanted this one. Over. What do we play that over? I don't like cutting Seasoned Pyromancer. I don't like cutting any of these cards. Yeah, let's play 41. Perfect. God, Memory Jar could fucking deck them. Wheel of Fortune and Memory Jar. When they're drawing all the cards in the goddamn world. The only thing we did wrong that game was not drawing Memory Jar off the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my god, Reese. Oh my fucking god. Children! Y'all a bunch of children! Someone's gonna come in at the end of the stream and be like, Caleb's really angry. You should watch his blood pressure. It's not a healthy place to be. Bring in the Brain Freeze, should we? wait, we need to add image too, so we can clone the Sphinx. Alright, here we go. We fixed it, we fixed the deck. Shouldn't do pod, it's not bad. Exactly, yeah, the 44 is so that we don't deck when we clone the Sphinx, exactly. You're glad the deck is fixed. It was tricky. It was tricky. I can't believe this deck is in the finals. Alright, that's where I'm at. It's already a free roll. I don't remember how we got here, but we shouldn't be here. Next turn we can Seasoned Pyromancer into Solemn for just like the most value ever. Could Mono Red Trophy and Supreme Vintage Cube? No, it's not powerful enough. Don't get me wrong, Mono Red's good, but to Trophy and Vintage Cube, you either need to be playing like a lot of Hull Breachers and draw 7s, or you need to be able to. You need to be playing a deck that can deal with a 3-mana 3/2. Do you think Mono Red has cards that can deal with a 3-mana 3/2? It doesn't seem viable to me. Yeah, no, that's where I'm at. Let them eat lies. That is exactly where I'm at. No lies detected. Good thing I added that one island. It wasn't in the original version of the Brain Freeze Phantasmal Image deck. I had to add afterwards. No, Skyclave. Skyclave's real fucking obnoxious here. Ooh. But hello there. So we could Skyclave the Skyclave. And then we're like kind of running into Wrath. Oh my god, we're gonna win with this fucking Brain Freeze. If we just drew them into Wrath, then they're gonna make this trade. But I really don't care if they Wrath this board. God, we also have Fast Bond plus Excavator. If we had one more mana, we would have been jamming that. Bunch of juicy lands in the graveyard. Just the juiciest lands. The juiciest lands you've ever seen. No blocks. No blocks, no Wrath. I made them discard it. You said you made them discard their Wrath, and I was like, well, they could have multiple. And I looked at their graveyard. There's Wrath and Dave Judgment there. I'm like, okay, alright, we probably did get their Wrath. Fair enough. Look at chat paying so much more attention than me. It's not that hard. God, that just looks so fucking dead. Look at our hand. How do they beat this? Who beats this? Nobody beats this. I've never beaten this. Ooh, Oracle against the Brain Freeze deck. Chat has the best lines. Well, that's demonstrably true. With extra demon. We're at 11. That's plenty. Do we have any lands for this? Let's check. I think there's like one, right? Or maybe two. 2 forests. Yeah. Opponent's over there like, wait a minute. Hold on. Hey, caller Windia. Thanks for the 2 months. Yeah, cheers. Thanks for supporting the stream. Oh, nice little win there. God, if we win this fucking match, if we trophy with this fucking pile, oh my god. The Brain Freeze sideboard plan, taking the game. 43 cards. It's the perfect number. Don't question the numbers. I guess we could cut like Silverblade Paladin. I guess that's a card we could cut. What the shit? Yeah, that is the appropriate reaction. That is the absolute appropriate reaction. No one's ready for Naya Mill. Nobody. Who could be ready for that? Try about cutting this one, Go to 42. Or like one extra land. Oh, yeah, this is fine. This is a good ratio. Can you pot it in Norn? You cannot. We boarded in Norn because the opponent's playing Monastery Mentor and Elvish Norn's good against that. But like, we've been like hard casting Kozileks and shit, so it's just not a crazy card to have here at all. Why are we playing 43? Well, the reason to play 43... So hold on, I realize it's not that that intuitive. But the reason to play 43 is because if we were going to play 44, that would make the deck less consistent. So you try and make the deck as close to the minimum deck size requirements as possible. And that's why we're playing 43. Good question, though. I'm glad you asked. Crunch. I'm glad, Zombie Hobbit. Glad you're enjoying the sassy Caleb. Let's grab Wall of Omens. With the idea that we'll just like pot it away next turn. You could also grab a Mana Dork and then like try and jump the curve with Green Sun. I think this is good. God, if they could stop exiling my pot, that would be great. What's Green Sun getting? Green Sun has Excavator on 3, which I don't care about. We can get Finks, we can get Lotus Cobra. If we got Lotus Cobra and then a fast spawn off the top. Close. I just get carried to it anyway. I'll grab Cobra in case we get like Skull Clamp. Either Fast Bond or Skull Clamp makes Cobra decent. I hadn't thought about that, Fury Monster. Thanks for sharing your wisdom. Thanks for speaking your truth. Eldrazi Titan 87 with a 17 months saying, "We're gonna get a sub for Jank printed on a t-shirt." Was that a thing people want? I can do that. Let's see, it's 1:30. Should I do that right now? Should I literally add that to my merch store right now? Oh, hello there. I sub for Jank. Does anyone else have that shirt? You want my ass on a t-shirt? I looked into it. I looked into putting my ass on a t-shirt. They wouldn't let me. I swear to God. I swear to God I looked into it. Who is they? Anyone that would print my shirts. And it's not because of the ass, but the photo that I wanted to use for my ass didn't like fit their image requirements, which is basically the same thing as censorship. Free my peach, right? Freeze peach. Can you have a mold? So the reason to attack with Skyclave is because they have a Wrath of God in hand, and they want me to block with Progenitus so then they make the token, and then we don't get the 4/4. Instead, we're going to block with Wall of Omens. And that way, when they play Wrath of God, we get a 4/4 out of the deal. Yeah, that's very tricky. What the photo is? Oh, it was the photo I took in Hawaii. of me. I was me like standing on my balcony with my hands up like this, like bare ass naked, and it was behind the shot. And you see the beautiful like Hawaii sky and the outline of the city and what. Well, now I'm worried about a fucking counterspell, Anyway, I posted that picture on Twitter a while back, which got some good memes. The funniest one was probably the butt crack guy, the guy that went to like Magic tournaments and did the praying hand thing. Someone threw that on. It was good. It was topical. I could just resolve. That'd be better. No! What? Elish Norn gets mana tithed? Fuck you. Alright, life isn't worth living, folks. You learned it here. Why'd I wake up today? Mana Tithe has to be it has to be like the biggest insult that you can do to somebody in all of Magic is to Mana Tithe them. To Mana Tithe there's 7-drop, no less. Like if you get Force Spiked or Mana Leaked or whatever, like, oh, okay, they have blue mana, it's kind of spell, whatever. If they tap a Plains and answer your 7-drop without even entering the battlefield, you're just like, okay, no, that's bull honky right there. That's some hooey. Excuse me. Whew. That like rocketed me forward. We need some draw 7s. We do. We need like wheel here. Wheeling a Brain Freeze, get him. Yeah, pop my Solemn. Can pop Sol? No? That makes more sense. Congrats, Chubb. Is Colonnade getting in? Colonnade makes it a 2-turn clock, which is a real bummer in my opinion. I wish we had more than 2 turns. Yeah, Uro not even serving. Fuck. Not even giving me the Solemn. They would draw 2 off my Solemn. They don't even want it. They don't even want it. Alright, wheel off the top here. Well... Come on, Black Solemn, you coward! Alright, you win.